Hey guys, what's up? So today is going to be something different. It's going to be a start of something new. I'm actually going to have a brand new channel along with this one called Jax Eats. And basically, here, let me give you the story behind it. 2 weeks ago, I decided that I was going to stop eating meat altogether. In fact, I decided I was going to stop eating cooked foods altogether. I was going to go on a raw foods diet. Well, after 4 days of lettuce, tomato, and nothing, I decided that I was over the raw foods thing, but I didn't want to completely give up on the whole eating more vegetables plan, so I decided to go vegan. And basically vegan is no animal products or byproducts whatsoever, so nothing, no honey, no any kind of gelatins that are animal-based, because a lot of gelatins are made with animal hooves. And then I just decided that that was too much trouble. There are certain things that are cooked on or around animal stuff, and I just didn't want to have to deal with that. So I decided to do something that I did a long time ago, and that was to go ahead and just do straight vegetarian. So for the past 2 weeks, I've been cooking as a vegetarian and eating as a vegetarian, and I am obviously a total noob at this. I know very little. I knew nothing when I was doing the raw foods thing about soaking nuts or sprouting beans or anything like that. So I'm learning lots of new stuff, how to prepare new stuff, what things I like that are already pre-prepared, like meatless products, like meatless hot dogs and lunch meat and all that kind of stuff. So I thought we should go through all this together, because I know a lot of people, especially meat eaters, are curious about what vegetarians eat. I know I was/am, and so I decided to make this channel to do vegetarian cooking for noobs like me. So that is what Jax Eats is. There's also going to be a blog, jaxeats.blogspot.com. That's going to be for when I'm not actually cooking, because this is going to be a cooking tutorial video thing. So when I'm not actually cooking it, or I don't feel like filming the cooking, then I will show you, pictures of food and all, it'll be food related things. And if you guys are vegetarians, if you're food connoisseurs or whatever, you have recipes, all that kind of stuff, definitely hit me up on the blog, on the channel, all that kind of stuff, and we'll talk about food. So, on that note, the first episode I'm posting here and I'm posting there, it's going to be lo mein. Like Chinese food, lo mein, except it's got so many vegetables, so many good vegetables, delicious vegetables, and it's got rice noodles in it, because rice noodles are just made with rice and water. There's no egg or anything like that. I am a vegetarian, I'm not a lacto-ovo, I'm not a pescatarian, none of that. I am strictly vegetarian, so I will not be cooking with butter or cheese or anything like that unless they're soy-based. And yeah, so that is that. Here we go. I'll see you guys soon. I start off by boiling some fresh green beans in a pot, and then in a skillet I'm going to apply some extra virgin olive oil and then some chopped garlic into that. Stir that around a little bit. Then after my beans have cooked for 3 minutes, I'm going to scoop them out of the water and put them into the pan, and I'm doing this because I'm too lazy to dump them out, strain them, and then boil water again. This way I already have water that's at a good temperature and I'm just being ghetto about it and using a spaghetti strainer and sticking them back in the water. Now you're blanching these so that they cook well, and now you get to watch me scoop every single last one of them out into the pan. Yes! Then I'm going to take some rice noodles and stick those in that water that I have reserved. I'm just going to let that cook the whole time while we're cooking the vegetables so they get nice and soft. So we're going to go back to our beans. I got them in that oil with the garlic. Make sure you coat them. A little garlic salt on top of that. And then a little hoisin sauce, which you can get in the Asian aisle. And just add like a teaspoon of that. Stir that up till those are coated. And then you're going to cook those until they kind of wilt. And add some crushed red pepper too. Forgot about that, my bad. Now we're going to stir that up and then cook them till they're wilted. You can tell there's a difference. They get, yeah. And then I'm going to scoop them out of the pan because I need the pan to fry the rest of my vegetables. So I'm just going to scoop them out and reserve them. So yeah. And because vegetarian, this is not butter. We're using a buttery spread. And I'm going to cut up some zucchini. A big, humongous zucchini. Stick that in the pan. And after those have cooked down, I'll scoot it to the side and put in my other veggies. Baby corn, onions, and mushrooms, chopped all up. So we'll cook that down, mix it together with the zucchini after it's been cooking for a little while. And then we're going to add some snow peas. I don't want to cook them the whole time, I want them to still be kind of crunchy. Then mix those together in with the rest of it. Go ahead and put your reserved green beans back in. So it's time to drain the liquid out of the noodles. Once that's drained, I'm going to add some soy sauce in there and some hoisin sauce. I go ahead and add it while it's in the pan so that I can mix it evenly in the pan. And then put your bean sprouts in at the last minute too so they stay crisp. Mix those around, create a little hole in the middle so you can add your noodles. And this is really hard to stir in a skillet. Honestly, if you have a wok, I would recommend using a wok. But slowly, carefully mix that around and let it cook for another maybe 5 minutes just so it all heats up together. And then you can enjoy. It's super delicious. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to Jax Eats. Thank you, bye!